Shalom and welcome to this 31st part of our short Bible series. And today's theme is a vessel of pure gold. Unusually, I'm going to introduce this with more than one passage of scripture, four in fact, because I think they're extremely important. But let's get underway and start with Job chapter 23 and verse 10. But he, that is Yahweh, knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. Our next passage is in Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 2. Remember how Yahweh your Elohim led you all the way in the desert these 40 years, to humble you and to test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep his mitzvot, the commandments. Our third passage is from Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 3. Proverbs 17 and verse 3. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but Yahweh tests the heart. And last but not least, let's turn to 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6 to 7. 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 6 7. In this you greatly rejoice, though now for a little while you may have had to suffer grief in all kinds of trials. These have come so that your faith, of greater worth than gold, which perishes even though refined by fire, may be proved genuine and may result in praise, glory, and honor when Yah'shua the Messiah is revealed. And though you have not yet seen him, you love him. And even though you do not see him now, you believe in him and are filled with an inexpressible and glorious joy. For you are receiving the goal of your faith, the salvation of your souls. In the process of obtaining pure gold, a refiner's fire exposes the dross. And in a very similar way, difficulties may lay bare our character weaknesses, which up to that point could well have remained hidden. Don't ignore what the fires of life expose. For even though they reveal truths that may be hard to receive at first, they have a purpose. Yahweh intends to remove the attitudes and actions that keep you from experiencing abundant chayim, or life. So instead of trying to avoid the heat, let Yahweh use it. Embrace the opportunity for growth by confessing to Elohim and other believers the sinful tendencies that have surfaced in your life. Study relevant principles in Yahweh's word and apply them. Ask mature believers how they have overcome similar struggles. Have close friends pray with you and hold you accountable to godly living. Humility and a teachable spirit will increase your spiritual growth. Don't despair. Increased awareness of our weaknesses is evidence that Yahweh is at work in us. And soon we will be transformed from crude oil and into a vessel of pure gold that reflects the lovely image of Yah'shua the Messiah. These are, to be sure, very strange and trying times with all kinds of new dark spirits in the world. And they're shaking up absolutely everybody at this time, without exception, both strong believers and the weak. It is therefore so very important that you remain firmly adhered to the scriptures, that you do not deviate, that you do not listen to any spirit that contradicts the pure and undiluted word of Yahweh. Read your scriptures often, obey them, don't compromise them, and if you find something that contradicts your way of thinking or your lifestyle, stop, pause, consider, and ask Yahweh what life adjustments and changes you need to make. May Yahweh bless your day. Until next time.